watching CBS 2 News in high definition.
And it's like walking on air, how this anti-gravity treadmill works for athletes and astronauts alike.
Some people call it a moonwalking treadmill. NASA developed it for the astronauts. I'm Dr. Max Gomez. I'll show you how this anti-gravity treadmill is getting patients and athletes back on their feet faster.
Well, have you ever wondered what it would be like to run on the moon?
Well, now you can, sort of. Our Dr. Max Gomez is here to tell us about an amazing anti-gravity treadmill that is helping people move again.
No, that's right. Well, we haven't actually repealed the laws of physics here. It's really a clever device that unweights you while you run on the treadmill. It's actually helping both injured athletes and orthopedic surgery patients get moving again. But it all started with astronauts.
And the cover is removed.
It's kind of science fiction becomes reality. Astronauts floating hundreds of miles above the Earth. But there's a downside to this weightlessness. After weeks and months on the International Space Station, muscles atrophy and bones get thin and brittle from lack of gravity.
If they stood, oftentimes they would just collapse from lack of strength.
That's where this device comes in. It's an anti-gravity treadmill called the AlterG. It was originally developed for NASA to help astronauts ease back into Earth's gravity.
Slowly introduce 70% of your weight back, 65% of your weight back until the walking mechanics are normalized.
Running at half my weight or less is something I had to try. First is the key element. Neoprene shorts with a kind of skirt attached that gets zipped into the air chamber surrounding the treadmill. That forms an airtight seal, and as the chamber inflates, it lifts me, reducing the amount of body weight my legs have to carry while I'm on the treadmill. But it's not just for astronauts and curious reporters.
A patient following injury does not have the ability to walk normally. It takes the pressure off of that injured limb so that they can now learn to walk more normally.
Claire Zecker is a triathlete who broke a bone in her foot during training. She said the AlterG allowed her to keep training while she was rehabbing her injury.
And I was able to reduce the amount of weight of my body on the treadmill so that I could run again with no pain.
Now, the AlterG isn't really for your home or average gym unless you have $34,000 lying around. It's really meant for physical therapy and rehabilitation centers so that injured athletes and foot, knee, and hip surgery patients can get moving normally sooner.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you, it's a weird feeling running at only like half your weight there. It's an odd sensation.
Could you go faster?
Yeah, you can go faster and you're much lighter, and that's part of it. And you're doing it in a normal way as opposed to those water treadmills where you're fighting the water. It's a normal way of running, so it was kind of cool.
Very.
Float like a butterfly. That's right.
Muhammad Ali,
A really
thank you.
Big butterfly.
Yes.
Thanks, Dr.
All right,
Max Gomez. Very tricky rescue operation.